Hello everyone, how you doing? I am Nathan, but the truth. Wanna go global. Yeah, that always scares black folks in America when they sit up and they talk about international issues or stuff like that. Because we've been trained to think only within our own little bubble. And you got to come out of that, you guys. You have to come out of that. I mean, somebody told me, I don't know whether it's true or not, but they said economists have black Americans' buying power, consumerism, ranked as number 3 in the globe. You guys outnumber nations on your spending and your spending power. But it's because you have been conditioned to want to be branded. See, from slavery, they used to brand black folks. And the plantation, you had a certain brand on you. You could brag about you from that plantation. Oh wow, because it's a big plantation, so you walked around with your brand. And now you see, you guys, you always have to have somebody's brand on you, somebody's name, and that's not good. Okay, but that's as close as you guys get to anything global. And what I need for you to understand is that you live in a terroristic environment. You're terrorized every day. And if I can get you to understand that, then I can get you to go global. I remember, y'all, I'm telling you. I remember in 1976, they tried to get those young kids in South Africa fighting apartheid because they were being slaughtered. They showed on the news, police just pull up, see a group of them, and just open up fire and kill everybody that was in that group. They could be in a group sitting there dancing on a street corner or whatever, and they just got wiped out, murdered. Those murders was taking place every day, all day. It was just, them white folks just went to the end, okay? And you seen that big swastika on their shoulders and stuff as they were shooting and killing and murdering them young kids. Well, they decided they wanted to protest, and they were fighting against apartheid. They were going down in the ghettos of Soweto and getting those young people. See, those are the young people. The old ones was like you guys, all settled and okay with the killing and the murdering. Okay, that was a daily thing. They didn't care. Their kids was murdered and killed. They didn't care. We'll just be nicer. We'll we'll act like we nicer, and maybe they'll ease up on us, won't beat us as hard. Well, that mentality is in the United States too, but the reality is that there's terrorism, a terroristic environment. And those young kids revolted, and they would protest. And they went and got those kids. It was like over 100,000 of them took to the streets protesting, peaceful. And they told them, wave your hands in the air. And they did just that. And they didn't have dummy rounds or tear gas or anything like that. They just drove up to them, man, and they opened up fire on them kids, killed thousands. I think it was probably at the end of the day, maybe over 20-some thousand bodies laying there in the street. You guys can't even imagine seeing 20,000 people together in a crowd. But that's how many bodies you had to walk over. Blood was thick in the street. Slaughtered them. And they made up their mind then that they needed to go to the international community. They need to step outside of the boundaries of South Africa and let the world know what's going on. And if the world was okay with it, well then, oh well. But they knew that no, the world would not be okay if they knew what was really going on. And so they showed the world. See, the United States was the last country to break away from finance and apartheid. They were the last country. Of all the countries, over 200 some countries at that time, They were the last one to sit up and say, well, okay, we'll divest. Know what you're up against, know what you got to do. You have a case that you need to make to the world stage. You need to think about just how you can go global with what's going on here. They already really know. It's just that they need for you to know and to stand up. Because you'll find that you might have some allies. You might have some friends waiting in the wings if you just stand up. You know, that's all you got to do. Just stand up. You know, I ain't gonna push that on you too hard. I'm just gonna leave that as a little thought for you in your thought process there, okay? I love you. And I am Nathan Robinson, and I am back quiet.